Loyalty, loyalty, loyalty. Can y'all hear me? I can muted. Y'all can hear me. Okay. Can y'all hear? Can you hear? Okay, y'all can hear. Thank you. I'm an asshole. I'm a kid. Okay, so we're going to talk about let's talk about the lower level, the low functioning, the low range narcissist, okay? Because Mike Mills, you know, does not want to leave my chat and leave this sector. Welcome everybody to the chat. BK, I don't know what this name is. I don't know if it's Brooklyn on me or whatever, but welcome. You're new here. Glad to see you in the chat. I'm glad y'all can hear me loud and clear. Let me get myself off YouTube because now I can hear myself. Okay, so let's talk about the lower level, the lower functioning narcissist, okay? Because Mike Mills and Jamila are demonstrating that for us. So why don't we just go ahead and examine the dynamic in the way that they work, okay? Because I don't know if any of y'all were aware, but there are different levels to this shit, okay? Narcissists come in 3 different levels, okay? The lower, the mid-range, and the greater narcissist. The greater narcissist is the ones who make money, who's all about their money. They're all about their image. So they're usually the ones who make a lot of money, are very cold. They end up being people's bosses. They get the trophy wife, and they cheat on her, but they keep her on a trophy, on a little trophy stand at home, and the mid-range narcissist is somewhere in between the lower and the greater narcissist. Okay, so I'll do a video on each one specifically, but right now let's focus on the lower range and the lower level, lower functioning narcissist, okay, because those are the most low life ones that you will run across. Okay, what I mean by the lower level ones is those are the ones who have the least amount of impulse control. Okay, welcome Rose Little and all my wrench gang is in the building. Okay, and I know we got some trolls in here, and I know y'all have that under control. Okay, so I appreciate you guys. But the lower level narcissist usually cannot keep a job, okay, because they're very unstable in all of their ways, because they're unstable in their minds. They're the most unstable of the 3 levels of narcissists, okay? So those are the ones who usually, can't keep a job. They'll get a job and lose it, and they work low-level jobs that don't really require much skill, usually manual labor or labor-type jobs, way below their pay range. Those are the ones who usually living with their mamas like Mike Mills, you know what I'm saying? Those are the ones who disrespect their mothers, even though they living with her. They disrespect. So if a man is going to disrespect his mother, he will disrespect any woman. Okay, just know that off top. Okay. The lower level narcissist is the type that those are the ones who are most likely to be abusive, okay? Because again, they have the least amount of impulse control and they have the highest amount of insecurity, okay? So they're always taking their insecurities out on their main source of supply, or their families or their children or whatever, okay? Those are also the ones who are most likely to be incestuous, okay? Or to molest children, because these types are the most asshole-ish type. They are the ones who find it hardest to keep their masks on. Okay, so they're usually assholes to everyone, everyone they deal with. So they usually have a limited source of supply because most people just won't be bothered and won't deal with them. And these are the ones who usually go to their own daughters and their own sons and children and shit for their supply. And they have no empathy, they have no connection to anyone, so they have no problem committing incest within their own families. Okay, so a lot of people who have suffered from that, it has been at the hands of a diabolical narcissist. Okay, they are the most likely to commit rape. They are the most likely to commit murder. Some of their traits is that they like to isolate their women. Okay, so they like to push away all your friends and family, and they like to lock you down in the house. Okay, I told y'all about my uncle, my aunt, who I do consider my aunt, even though she married into the family. She couldn't even look out the windows. This is how insane they can be. Okay, and I know some of y'all are dealing with this right now. You can't do nothing because anything you do, they're going to perceive it because their perception is so messed up, and instead of fixing it, they project all their internal garbage, all their internal feelings of being worthless onto you. This is what's happening to Jamila as we speak. Now, I know that other night, when I told them I was going to do work on them, okay, and I sent something over there, the next morning they were arguing. I know this for a fact, and this is when she was doing her readings and reading into her own shit in the readings, okay, because he cannot help himself, okay. It's very easy to trigger a lower range narcissist. All you got to do is mention anything. You can, with some of those lower range narcissists, you can simply say the word "you" in a conversation and they will snap, because that's how hypersensitive they are. That's how much they can't handle any sort of criticism, okay? And that's how much they are overcome by their own insecurities. Their insecurities drive them, okay? So they're the quickest ones to go into a rage, okay? And again, they will beat the whole family. They don't just beat the woman, they'll beat the children, they'll rape the wives. They're the most likely to commit rape within marital rape, or with the girlfriend or with their children, okay? Because again, they have the least amount of impulse control, okay? They are very unstable, okay? They are the type who will create, if you're trying to be in a relationship with them, a partnership, trying to be grown, they are the types. This is what Jamila is going through right now, y'all. I promise you. Y'all can go look on her community page. Y'all can go look on her channel. She having flash sales all day long. Somebody told me she's in the midst of getting evicted. And look, I'm not trying to make fun of that. You know what I'm saying? I don't find anything funny about that. But I know that this is a result of, she even had one, like I said, how a spell to get a motherfucker back who has loaned you money. Get your money back from a man who you've loaned money. First of all, you should never loan a man money, okay? But second of all, they are the type who will cause you a financial burden. They are the type who will take from you and never have anything to give back. They are the type who will sit there and watch your whole life crumble right before them, and they will have the ability to help. They might have the money in their pocket to be able to help you out of the situation you're in, and you may have be broke because you've been helping them, and they will turn their back on you, or they'll sit there and watch you drown, okay, because they simply do not care, okay? And this is what I suspect that she's going through over there, because again, like I told y'all, narcissists always project their inner state of being onto other people, and she's been accusing me of being broke, okay? And I'm just wondering where it's coming from, but I know it's coming from the recesses of her mind, okay? All the evidence shows that she is over there broke, okay? And you should be angry at yourself for giving up money that you and your children needed to some broke ass man. I mean, you can't call that a man, okay? If he was a man, you would not be going to bet with your landlord alone, okay? You would not be struggling for money. You would not need to have flash sales to try to come up with the rent, okay? So, and these are things that she has admitted herself. You know what I'm saying? She has said herself, this man leaves me when I need him the most. That is what lower level narcissists do. They stay there. They wait until you're in a situation where you're about to get evicted, where you're about to lose your bank account, where you're about to lose your house, about to lose your car. And they will have the power and the ability to help you. And they won't, because this is when you realize it's the devil. Okay. The whole act of being there was only for the purpose of setting you up so they could see. They want to watch you fail. They want to watch you they want to watch you drown. They want to watch you destroy yourself. They want to watch you suffer. And so she's sitting over there now trying to come up with this money for her bills, but you claim you got a man and you claim you happy. You do not have a man, honey. A woman who has a man does not have to worry about bills like that, okay? You don't have to have flash sales to try to pay the bills, okay? So they are the types, okay? They will commit incest. They will rape their wife. They will rape their children, okay? They are the most, and this is male and female. This is male and female lower level narcs. They all are very violent. Okay, so like the mommy dearest type who will snap on her children, snap on her daughter, and also fight her husband. Okay, men also get abused by narcissistic abuse. Now with Jamila and Mike Mills, I feel like they are both narcissists. Okay, she's a covert narc who loves to play the victim. Okay, and he is an overt narc. Okay, who thrives and needs attention, who is extremely insecure about his looks and his skin color and his height and his lack of penis. Okay, his he doesn't have the testicular fortitude to stand up to alpha males. So he's a beta male who sleeps on his mother's couch while disrespecting her, and goes and spends the night at his girlfriend's house when he got $10 to order a pizza off Uber Eats because that's all she requires. Okay. So they are the type who are always, they are the most disgusting, especially when it's a man. They always complain. And like, who wants to hear a man complaining all the time? They're always complaining, playing the victim. I mean, this is very unattractive in a woman, but it is extremely unattractive in a man. Okay. But I guarantee you that's who Mike Mills is. This is why he comes over here into my chat and wants to argue and fight with me and say he gonna beat my ass. Okay. But honey, you would have another thing coming. Okay. Because I'm not the type to get my ass beat. Okay. Like I said, it would be a massacre. Okay. If anything. Okay. I'm not saying that I can fight a man, but I can definitely cut and stab one. Okay. And have no qualms about it. Were they to be, trying to hurt me. Okay. Everyone has a right to self-defense, but what you want to do is not deal with these people, because who wants to be put in that situation where even if you win the fight, your ass still going to jail, your life is still ruined. It's not worth it. And if you grown, you shouldn't be in a situation where you have to physically fight with anyone. You know what I'm saying? That ain't love. That is a lack of self-love. Okay. They are the type to, they will disrespect you before any other type of narcissist. Okay. They love to humiliate you out in public. They love to do shit like put you out of the car, put you out of the house, leave you with nothing, cuss you out in public, embarrass you. Some of them will even beat you in public. Okay. These are all lower level narcissists. I saw a video about a week ago. It was there was a girl, a black girl on the bus, and her man just started beating her on the bus, and this other woman basically saved her. And the woman was an empath, obviously. The woman was emotional about it because she said she had been through it. She was crying and she was like, I'm not gonna let you go through this. And the little girl was basically a victim like Jamila, and she was going to stay with the man because, of course, once he got exposed and the woman started, she challenged him to, hey, fight me. He didn't want to do it because he's a coward, right? So he was getting off the bus and trying to tell the girl to get off with him so he could continue to degrade and devalue and beat her, and her children were on the bus with her. So he was doing all this in front of her children, and basically the woman stepped in between them and basically told her not to, don't get off that bus with him, get him off the bus. They basically ended up calling the police on him. And the woman, I'm saying, I commend that woman because she stepped in and helped that girl. But it was only momentary because that was like a year ago, right? Now, the video I just seen a week ago, but the video happened a year ago. I looked back and the girl that was getting beat is right back with the man doing exactly what Jamila does. Okay, so understand that these people are hardwired into each other with the soul ties via the trauma bonds. Okay, so when he beats her, see, this is how it works with Stockholm syndrome. Imagine how can I put it? Say that if you're thirsty and you're starving for some water, you know what I'm saying? And this person isolates you from all the water, but they go out and they get the water, and if they bring you water and it's all kinds of shit floating up in it and you thirsty as hell, you won't end up drinking that water. Okay, they're offering you literal dirt and debris and fucking literal nastiness, disease. Okay, but that's the only thing that's available because they've isolated you to everything else. Okay, so after a while of starving and dying of thirst, that little cup of dirty water that they offer you, that's going to seem like a lifesaver to you. Okay, so you begin to thank them for that. You begin to think that you really getting something. You begin to think that's something to value and that you need to hold on to, not realizing that if you just push past this damn demon, there's a whole world out there that's offering you as much clean water as you want. Okay, so basically the Stockholm syndrome and the mind control that comes along with these people is that they beat you down in your spirit. This is why they devalue you so much. I guarantee you she's over there being physically and verbally, emotionally abused, psychologically abused. It's affecting her on every level. Okay, and this is what they do. This is why they come in to stop you from doing what you're doing. Okay, her money is stopping, and she ain't making no money. Everything is slowing down for her because that's what happens. Your spirits do not condone what you are condoning, and they're not going to support you in your stupidity. So what happens is all your shit starts slowing down. But I guarantee you, Jamila, you let him go, your shit will begin to move again. This is why he's there. He's there just for the sheer purpose of throwing you off your game. He also lives in a hospice facility. That's why he doesn't take Jamila Jamila the hag to his home. He sleeps in a sleeping bag on the floor. You know what? I'm sure that's how lower level narcissists operate. This is why he's so miserable. You know what I'm saying? They're miserable. I mean, I'm telling y'all, I told y'all, we talked about a state, heaven and hell being states of mind, and narcissists are in that state of hell, and they bring that hell into your home and into your life. It becomes a cloud, a fog of a dark cloud over your whole life, over everything in your life, over your finances, your joy, your other relationships with other people, your sexuality, over everything. Okay, it begins to suppress everything. So right now, her money is not flowing. Okay, she is over there broke because she's dealing with this demon, and her spirits have stopped helping her in any sort of way. Okay, these people are the most likely to be addicted to pornography, want you to do all this crazy sexual shit. Again, they will rape their wives, their girlfriends, and their girlfriends and wives' children. They will rape their own children. Okay, they are the types they'll cheat on you. They're serial cheaters. They devalue their supply for a much longer period of time than the normal, the mid-range and the greater narcissists. Okay, they because they're usually, when you break up or they discard you, they are usually a poor judge of the people that they usually deal with. Why do you seem to feel sorry for a grown ass woman? She has a history of this. Mike is not the first or last. Because she has children and she's a woman and I'm an empath. It's just the way that I'm wired. At the same time, I'm off her because she's stupid. She doesn't really care for herself. And so it's just the nature of an empath. You know what I'm saying? I'm trying to teach this bitch how to be a supernova empath. Okay, you can be empathic, but don't be stupid. You know what I'm saying? The difference between a regular empath and a supernova empath is that a regular empath tends to love people more than they love themselves. Okay, a supernova, we love ourselves just as much as we love other people. Okay, and so we're not going to allow ourselves to be abused. Okay, that's the difference, and this is why she's a child molester herself and sick. I don't know that for a fact, but at the same time, like I said, that's not really my concern. My concern is helping anybody who is dealing with this shit. Okay, so narcissism is my passion, and the people who are dealing with it is who I'm here to help. So I thought I could help the bitch, but I see that I can't. So I'm off her. Okay, I suggest you get off her too. But anyway, they are they are the type to humiliate you, disrespect you, leave you in a financial ruin. They are the type to take, I mean, all of them take and don't give, but they are like the lowest level. They can't even hold a job, so they're usually not going to be the ones who are hoovering you with money and gifts and things. They are the ones who will lay up in your house and require more and more of you. Okay, so say they ain't even got a damn job, but you got a job, and now they telling you need to get a second job because you need to get a second job because y'all ain't got enough money to pay the bills. Okay, and you'll go out and you'll get a second job, and they be laying up playing video games or eating up your kids' damn juice boxes and snacks. Okay, I know everybody knows one of these because they're a dime a dozen. They come a dime a dozen. Okay, so any woman that is accepting that her self-esteem is extremely low. Welcome to the chat, man, Grandmaster Fee, okay? The people in the bushes and all of that. So like I said, y'all, the other night, when uh, I, you know, triggered both of them, they did fight. He did abandon her once again, and this is why she's appearing on her channel trying to look all chipper and like she got energy. You don't have any energy, honey. I see you crying in the astral, okay? Just keep it 100 with self, if nothing else, okay? Get that demon out of your life, okay? Dangleberry, first of all, let me tell you this. I know who you are, okay? So go ahead and come from your real channel, okay? Because you said the same shit when you came to me in my email and wanted to talk about it. So if you want to talk to me personally, come to me in your email and understand that I do know who you are, okay? I ain't got time to have this conversation with you right now, okay? My channel, I was talking about narcissism before Jamila became the subject, okay? But she's a perfect study, and so that's what I'm doing. And like I said, if you would like to, he's at her house now. Yeah, they had a fight that day, and he's going to beat her ass again tonight because they're watching this. They were just live together. So look, they're watching this, right? And so the things that I'm saying, she knows he fits every check mark, okay? Live with your mama, can't keep a job, humiliates and embarrasses you, leaves you when you need them the most, okay? Leaves you in financial ruin, unstable, okay? You know, every check mark, okay? I suggest you get him out of your house before he starts looking at your son. Somebody told me that he said he wanted to punch your son in the stomach or some shit like that, but you're gonna come to me and say that I don't like little light-skinned bastards, okay? That bitch, that will get you fucked up, okay? Don't play with me, okay, about no fucking skin color, because I've never spoke on nobody's motherfucking skin color, okay? Because that is the least of the things that I'm going to focus on. But in the meantime, let me show y'all. Can y'all see it? This is my grandbaby, and she's not mixed, she's black, okay? Just as light as your motherfucking little light-skinned bastard that you call your son, okay? So, bitch, don't ever come to me about that colorism motherfucking bullshit, bitch. My family is of every motherfucking shade. You are the color-struck, monkey mouth ass, skippy-headed, nappy neck ass bitch, okay? You are the color-struck bitch. Don't ever come to me about no fucking color-struck bullshit, okay? So, you know, little light-skinned bastard, that may be what you consider your son to be, which is why you don't mind that fucking black-ass nigga telling you he wish he could fucking punch your son in the fucking stomach. And that's probably what he's going to end up doing before your dumb ass get him out of your house, okay? And I doubt that you'll even get him out then. You'll say, oh, I doubt he's not toxic. He was just upset. Yeah, bitch. You know what I'm saying? He was just upset. But like I said, I done already called the Egoon down on your stupid ass, okay? So don't you fucking come telling me about no fucking light skin, dark skin bullshit. This was not about that, okay? This was not about that. You the one who called your man a black monkey, told us that his dick don't work, and fucking that his breath smell like shit, okay? And we can look at his teeth and see that. Fucking mush mouth motherfucker. But anyway, they're watching this right now, and he's gonna take it out on her again, okay? She knows she was calling him ugly herself on the damn radio show, okay? And all the things that she says about him, that's how she really feels, okay? And so, you know, we already know what it is, and they were fighting, and they're gonna continue to fight. Women who have been abused, and they're who are trying to you know, protect their abuser and shit, they always feel the need to come on and put on this fake face and shit. But see, you can't do that to somebody who can see your ass through the smoke and mirrors, honey. You know what I'm saying? You don't need to convince me of anything. If you happy, you like it, honey, I love it, okay? Keep sleeping with the devil, okay? But bitch, if one of them kids come up hurt, I'm coming for your ass, okay? I'm coming for your ass, period, okay? Mike is going to handle me and do work on me. Mike, like I said, I'm not going to discuss him because he wants attention. He has followed me to every one of my channels now. Now, if I'm so, you know, if I'm so hideous and all this shit he keeps coming and saying, why have you followed me to every one of my channels? Okay, so that's why I put his name in this title, because he obviously wants some attention. Okay, what's up, Saffron? So yeah, basically, they are the ones who are hardwired into hypnotic rhythm. Okay, they are hardwired, which means that Right now, they're in a cycle of him acting normal and him trying to, you know, he's there because he probably then either ran out or beat up one of his other supplies or has disrespected his mom. So we got to be gone for a couple of days. And so now he's over there at her house, or the bitch got some money that, you know, they want to order their little Uber Eats or whatever. But as soon as he gets an injury, which it don't take nothing to get, bitch, I bet you can't discuss any of y'all issues. Bitch, bring up any issue that you've been through and you're going to get your ass beat once again, and he's going to be right back out the door, right back in his mama's basement. Okay? I know she said he's ugly because she liked light-skinned motherfuckers, okay? She was obsessed with the narrow red. Look at her son, okay? Her son is half white. She does not want anything to do with blackness, okay? And I hope y'all saw the video. I'll put the link under here when I'm done to the video she made on her page about how she's been getting bullied all her life by dark-skinned women. Well, bitch, that's your problem, okay? But what does that have to do with me? Okay, you ain't never in my life heard me say anything about no fucking light-skinned privilege, no light skin, nothing, bitch, because that's not my fucking issue. It's never been an issue that I felt the need to motherfucking speak on. The only reason she feels that bullshit is because she knows it on my other channel, and I'm going to have to redo the video. I'm gonna do it on this channel, that I had a video called Black Magic, or Don't Fuck with the Dark Witch, and I was talking about the power of melanin. Okay, and ever since then, that monkey mouth ass bitch has been feeling some sort of way, because you know, anybody know, y'all can Google melanin, put it in my fucking YouTube search and look up melanin, honey. They call it the God particle. It is literally magic. Okay, so don't come for me about melanin, bitch, and then you sitting up here being proud of being melanin deficient. Okay, so this is why she thinks about the colorism shit. Okay, I don't give a fuck what your skin color is, bitch. You know what I'm saying? But you need to be concerned when you want to come up against somebody who has more melanin than you, bitch. It's obvious. You know what I'm saying? So, like I said, she let him sit on live and say how she licks his butt and all his toes. Oh my God. Oh my God. Don't make me fucking gag and throw the fuck up. They are sad, and they broke as hell too. Her and Clarence over there broke and shit. Somebody said they was watching Clarence the other day, and he they drive Uber, and they said they could hear the little Uber thing that comes up on your phone or whatever when you drive Uber. This motherfucker is driving Uber now because his money has been frozen. What happened to Dial-A-Fuck? Okay, I guess you ain't making no money on that either, Clarence, huh? But anyway, he's over there, his money is frozen, her money is frozen. She's accusing me of being broke, but bitch, you broke. And how you broke? Ain't no way. You see, this is why you are weak as fuck. How are you got a man and you broke? Like, you have no self-esteem whatsoever. Okay, none. Okay, if you a man, Mike Mills, why is Jamila having flash sales to try to come up with the rent? Okay, riddle me that one. Why is this bitch broke? Okay, if she got a man. Okay, you have no man. You have taken on another child, honey. You got a foster child because you took him out of his mama's house right to yours. Okay, next time I suggest you get a man that got his own house. Okay, that way you know that he's mature enough to pay bills and shit and to help you out instead of leaving you when you need him the most. That is a telltale sign of a lower range narcissist. They always leave you when you need them the most. If y'all don't believe me, look up on YouTube. There's millions and millions of videos of people who talk about how and why. Just type it into the Google search right now. Why does the narcissist leave you when you need them the most? It's a classic trait. So now what he's doing, let me tell y'all what happens when you allow these people to abuse you and then allow them to hoover you back in because you lonely as hell. Okay, when you allow them to hoover you back in, it's going to get worse and worse and worse. And so since she's public with her shit, I want y'all to watch this bitch. I want y'all to watch how she's going to start looking sick all the time. Okay, her energy is going to be low. She's going to be struggling for money. Okay, she will, because sometimes the pain is going to be so deep she ain't going to be able to help but come on here and talk about it. Okay, so she's going to talk about it the next time that he goes out on rage on her, because next time it's going to be 10 times worse. Okay, it's going to be 10. This is what happens. They get worse every time you let them come back because they never forgave you for the last time. Okay, they just come back just to set you up okay, to let you start sharing your finances and your business and your everything with them so you can be vulnerable so they can get that enjoyment of smashing your ass all over again. That's what they do. They like to hold you under the water until you're about to drown, and then they take you out. They let you grab a little bit of air and they put your ass back under. They are sadistic in nature, and all he's doing right now is letting her get a little bit of air. Okay, I promise y'all. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Anyone who's been in this loop of hypnotic rhythm with these motherfuckers, you already know that that's how it goes. Okay. She got to be one trifling ass bitch to bring a nigga around her children after all the shit he said about them. She don't give one drop of shit about them damn kids. That's because she is a narcissist. Okay, the female narcissists don't give a fuck about their kids. You see why most female narcs don't want their daughters in the house, which is why her daughters are not there. Somebody correct me if I'm wrong. Most female narcissists do not want their daughters in their house. Okay, we already know that Mike Mills has tried to holler at one of her daughters. Somebody else told me that her daughter was on live having sex on live. So, you know, it's probably a clear sign that they have been sexually, assaulted and molested. Okay. Yes, Vashante, they build you up to tear you down. They enjoy it. Okay. So, yeah, yeah, he said he wanted to punch her son. Now she gonna say, I don't like little light-skinned bastards. Bitch, he don't like little light-skinned bastards, yet he's in your house. And the only reason, because see, a narc bitch, they don't care about their children. They don't care about anybody. They will send their daughters away so they can be with a low-level ass man. Not realizing he will also rape your son, bitch. Okay? And we know that you're not gonna do anything about it. Okay? And that's when your motherfucking lung gonna collapse in the astral, bitch. Okay? Don't fuck with me. Second of all, she sure did. She said you got a baby dick. Okay, a baby dick. And you can't even last 2 whole minutes. You last about 33 seconds, homeboy. 33 seconds. Okay, so, you know, get the fuck up out of here. We only fuck with alpha males over here. Okay, you are below a beta, sleeping on your mama's couch. Okay, you probably beat your mama. Okay, the lower level narc will fight their mom. They're just like a little boy. They a little kid in the mind. So y'all know how a little boy fights the little girl that they like. That's what they're doing, okay? But they're a grown man, and the rage is a million times worse, to the point where they will beat a bitch till into death, okay? They will take their rage out on her, and the reason they're raging is because they haven't accomplished anything in their lives. They're very unhappy, extremely unhappy with themselves, okay? So they haven't accomplished shit in their life, and they, they're angry about it. They mad at people who have accomplished and who are accomplishing things, and so that's why they 33 seconds, honey. Yeah, she said it herself. She said he got a baby dick, okay? And that when she masturbated to De Niro Red's picture, she came so much harder than when he's over there humping and smelling like shit breath, okay? So, that's why he's with her. They both have extremely low self-esteem. What man lays up with a woman that he himself says her body looks like an old white man? No elasticity, no nothing, okay? Just nothing, honey. Okay, looking like some biscuit dough. You're just stretched in all damn directions, and it's not, that ain't what it is. But that's what he settles for, because his self-esteem is even lower. Okay, and like I said, yeah, she has called you ugly. She said your breath smell like you need an autopsy. She said your penis doesn't work, that you have to pull it out with some tweezers. She said that your mama can't pay the $32 rent. Okay, and you don't even want to help her with that. And you over there eating off her food stamps, okay? The only reason you came back because it was food stamp day and y'all was hungry, okay? That's the only reason he's there, okay? As soon as that nigga get full, he gonna whoop your ass again for his supply and go back and disrespect and lay up on his mama's couch, okay? She released that baby dick picture. Now she got it all up in her mouth, okay? It won't go past, it won't reach the throat, but you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? That's what they do. Short men always have a short dick, okay? And you got short man complex, okay? And it don't make no sense, okay? Anytime that your woman has called you baby dick publicly, okay, y'all need to just go into hermit mode for real, because both of you have made fools of yourselves, okay? And I want y'all to pay attention, because I told y'all before, when you try to help a victim, and they got Stockholm syndrome and they're addicted to that abuse, that her and her man both will start trying to team up on you. Pay attention. That's what's happening right now. You know what I'm saying? You will become an enemy to both of them. This is why you just kind of step back and let them deal with what they're dealing with. They'll figure it out. Okay. Does your son have to get punched in the stomach, bitch? Because a lower level narcissist, they are the types to be jealous of children. They are the people out here you see murdering and killing children, because a narc male will be jealous of a woman's son more than anything. Okay. So all these stories y'all see out here of a man killing their daughters, their woman's son, and beating them to death and damaging them, you know, irreparably. Those are all lower level narcissists. They are capable of murder. Okay. They are capable of anything because they have absolutely no impulse control whatsoever. I guarantee you this man has fought his mama before. Okay. And when you'll fight your mama, bitch, you will fight anybody. Okay. Except another man, of course. You know what I'm saying? You don't have the testicular fortitude to fuck with another man. That's why you over there fucking with a bitch that look like a man. So you can feel a little bit of power to feel like you whooped the old white man. Okay. But anyway, y'all. Yeah. R. Kelly syndrome like a motherfucker. You know what I'm saying? This is you for your looks, your color. He says that you don't keep your house clean. You a trifling ass bitch. That you don't clean your body. He has said you smell like motherfucking sardines and shit. She has said his breath smell like he need a fucking autopsy. She has said that his dick don't work at all and is about the size of a dog dick. Okay? So she's not satisfied with you, Mike. And soon as this next light-skinned motherfucker come by that has a real penis, you are going to be kicked to the curb. And this is why you know that. And this is why you're trying to beat the bitch into submission so that that won't happen. Okay? But it's inevitable. It's inevitable. She don't want you. Okay? She just wants you now because she's lonely. And that's the only reason you over there. Because nobody wants you because you have nothing to offer. No real woman with any sort of self-love or self-esteem would lay up with a broke ass nigga that lived with his mama. Okay? She know you go both ways. That bitch okay with whatever. She's okay with whatever. If that motherfucker told her, I want to sleep with your daughter in order for me to keep fucking with you, that bitch would go and send for her daughter and have her laying up and waiting on that motherfucker when she comes. That's how weak bitches like that do. That's how little girls get molested and sexually exploited. That's how little boys get sexually exploited. If this motherfucker has already expressed the intent and the desire to want to hurt your child and he's still in your house, bitch, like I said, you deserve what's coming to you. Okay? But those children don't deserve it. Okay? And so they will probably ain't gonna be there much longer, bitch. Okay? So you go ahead and hold on to that dirty dog dick. Okay? You hold on to that baby dick. Okay? And I'm gonna send somebody in to rescue the motherfucking children. Okay? I used to think highly of you, Mike. That ain't shit to think highly of, honey. He got short man syndrome, baby dick syndrome, beating your mama syndrome, old white man addiction. But anyway, y'all, I have to go. I got shit to do. I just wanted to let y'all know that, you know, he is he's the perfect example of a low range, a low vibrating, low life, low level narcissist. Okay. And there are levels to this shit. Okay. So the low level ones can't keep a job. They always broke. They usually live with their mama. They usually disrespect their mama. They disrespect whatever woman they're with. They're never going to help you financially. They, in fact, take from you financially. They usually leave you financially devastated, which is where this bitch is right now. She's financially devastated, having a flash sale every day. Somebody go buy a reading from this bitch so she can pay her rent. Okay? Somebody go buy a reading from this bitch so she can pay her rent, or somebody go donate, okay, to the Stockholm Syndrome Fund. Okay? Anyway, y'all, I have things to do. I may come back later. Private group, look out. I am looking. As soon as I get a free moment, I am going to go live in the private group, you guys. Shout out to my wrench gang. I appreciate y'all. If anyone needs me, y'all know how to reach me, BadassWitches with an EZ at gmail.com. If it's referring to the group, it's goddess111 at gmail.com. If y'all can still see the video on No Narc Network TV. I have decided to leave it up. There are more videos coming. Stay tuned. My group, stay tuned for lesson 15 of Dissecting the Devil. Anyone who would like to join the private No Narc Network, the link will be in the description of this video. And until we meet again, my people, keep it classy, keep it clean, and do what you got to do to make shit happen. Peace.